Welcome to the deep dive from Tech Talk Central. We're here to give you that shortcut to, well, knowing your stuff. And today, we're not just skimming spec sheets. We're digging into two HP laptops that look almost identical. We want to help you figure out which one actually gives you better value for your needs, whether you're studying, working, whatever.
Exactly. It's all about these two specific setups of the HP 17.3-inch laptop. They seem like twins, right?
Yeah.
But those small differences, they're really, really key. We've got laptop A, the business student one, and laptop B, the high-performance model. Our job, break them down.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Two machines look the same. How do we even start telling them apart? Usually I'd look straight at the processor, but they're the same here.
They are, and that's actually our starting point, both laptop A and B. They're running on the exact same Intel Core i3-N305. That's 8 cores, 8 threads. Boosts up to 3.8 gigahertz.
Right. So for just everyday stuff, browsing, maybe writing documents, streaming performance should be pretty much identical.
Thought of.
But here's where it gets kind of interesting, maybe a bit weird even. Both of them, standard, come with 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4.
And that's a lot for an i3 chip. Usually you'd see maybe 8 gigs,
Yep.
16 tops.
Yeah. Like 32 gigs. Is that just overkill? Are they maybe trying to compensate for the i3 a bit?
I wouldn't say overkill. Actually, it's quite smart for longevity. Think about it. The CPU might feel a bit dated down the line, but having that much RAM, it means multitasking is going to stay smooth for ages. Running Zoom, maybe some photo editing, loads of browser tabs all at once. Both machines will handle that really well.
Got it. So it's kind of future-proofing the multitasking side of things.
Precisely. You get great usability there, whichever one you pick.
And they both run Windows 11 Pro. So that signals, they're serious about security, features for maybe designers, programmers, business use.
Absolutely. The core setup, the engine room, is solid for who they're aimed at.
So if the engine's the same,
Yeah.
where do they start to differ? What's next?
Okay, let's look outward. The display. That's the first real split we see.
Right. Both have that big 17.3-inch screen. HD plus resolution, so 1600 by 900. Laptop A, the business student one, it's just, it's a standard 17.3-inch HD plus LED. Pretty basic.
The laptop B, that's where things change. Same size, same resolution, yeah. But it adds two things. First, it's a touchscreen. And second, it has HP's BrightView finish. Plus, it's rated at 250 nits brightness.
Touchscreen. Okay, that changes how you interact, obviously. What about the BrightView and nits thing? What's the practical benefit?
Well, what's fascinating here is the touchscreen is great for, say, digital whiteboards or just navigating quickly. But that BrightView and 250 nits, that's about where you can use it if you're trying to work near a window or maybe in a bright coffee shop. That extra brightness and glare reduction on laptop B makes a real difference.
Ah, okay. So laptop B is better if you might be working in brighter environments, not just at a desk.
Exactly. Better usability in more varied lighting conditions.
All right, so B takes the lead on screen interaction and maybe some portability. But that leads us to, probably the biggest difference, the storage.
Yeah, this is the critical storage showdown, as you put it. Totally different approaches here.
Laptop A, the business student one, it keeps things simple, but massive. You get one single drive, a 2 terabyte PCIe solid-state drive, an SSD.
2 terabytes. That's maximum speed, maximum space, all in one place. If you handle huge files like tons of photos, video projects, need years of documents accessible instantly, that 2 TB SSD in laptop A, that's a massive plus.
Pure, fast storage, simple.
Yeah.
Now, laptop B, the one they call high performance, ironically, maybe?
Yeah. Laptop B uses a hybrid storage setup. You get 128 gigabytes of eMMC storage, plus a 1 terabyte PCIe NVMe M.2 SSD.
Okay, hold on. Hybrid, so less total storage than A first.
Yeah, but half the total capacity, roughly.
And it's mixing types, eMMC and PCIe NVMe.
Yeah.
What does that actually mean for someone using it? What's the trade-off?
Good question. Think of it like this. Laptop A has one huge super fast warehouse. Everything's in there, quick access. Laptop B has a small kind of quick locker that's a 128 GB eMMC, usually holds the operating system for fast boot up. And then it has a medium-sized, very fast warehouse, the 1 TB NVMe SSD for everything else. But, and this is the key insight, that eMMC storage. It uses older tech, it's often slower, sometimes closer to an old hard drive speed than a modern SSD.
So the high-performance model actually includes a slower storage component.
Correct. The 1 TB part is fast, definitely, but that 128 GB eMMC part is a compromise, probably to keep the cost down, given the touchscreen and other features.
Wow. Okay, so if you just need sheer space, loads of fast storage, Laptop A is the clear winner there, no question.
Absolutely. For pure storage capacity and consistent speed across all of it, Laptop A has the edge.
So Laptop A wins on storage, Laptop B wins on the screen interaction, and maybe bright light viewing. What about the other bits, the extras?
Right, the value adds and portability factors, these can definitely sway things. Let's look at Laptop A's bundle first. The Storage Champ, it comes with lifetime Microsoft Office pre-installed. That's full. Well, that's potentially huge value right there, especially for students or small businesses.
You could save quite a bit of money, yeah.
Definitely. It also throws in some NLY earphones, which is nice, I guess. And it has a physical camera privacy shutter, important for some.
And weight for a 17-incher?
It's listed at 4.6 pounds, which is, manageable for a screen this size. Not super light, but okay.
4.6 pounds, got it. Now, Laptop B, the touchscreen one, what's its focus?
Laptop B goes for ergonomics and sustainability, actually. He mentions being made with recycled plastics, Energy Star certified, things like that. But the key physical things are the ergonomic lift hinge design and an enlarged click pad.
Lift hinge, does that actually make a difference?
It does. It props the back of the keyboard up slightly when you open the lid, gives you a more comfortable typing angle. After a few hours, your wrists might notice.
Okay, interesting ergonomic touch. What else?
Battery life is its big claim. It boasts an average of 9.25 hours. Plus, it has HP Fast Charge.
9.25 hours. That's pretty good. That's almost a full workday unplugged.
It's a major selling point if you're moving around a lot. Classes, meetings, coffee shops.
But wait, what about the weight for Laptop B? With the touchscreen and bigger battery, probably.
Ah, yes, the trade-off. Laptop B comes in at 6.44 pounds.
6.4 pounds. That's considerably heavier than Laptop A. That's nearly 2 pounds difference.
It is. Think about carrying an extra almost liter of water in your bag all day. That 1.8-pound difference is significant.
Yeah, that's a big jump. So B has the battery life and ergonomics, but you pay for it in weight. A lot of weight.
You really have to ask yourself, am I mostly at a desk or am I actually carrying this thing everywhere?
Makes sense. What about connectivity? Ports and stuff? Any big differences?
Not really. They're both pretty solid. Both have Wi-Fi 6. Both have HDMI. Both have that numeric keypad, which is handy on a 17-inch. And both have 3 USB ports, 1 Type-C, 2 Type-A. Laptop B mentions super speed for its ports, maybe slightly faster transfers, but functionally it's the same setup.
Okay, good. No major flaws there for either. So let's get to the verdict, the value verdict. For our listener, trying to get the best bang for their buck, balancing all this, who wins?
Okay, let's tie it back to what you do. If you're mainly working in one place, maybe plugged into an external monitor sometimes.
Yeah.
If you deal with really big files, photos, videos, and if that included software saves you money, then Laptop A is, I think, the better value. You get that huge, simple 2TB SSD. You get the lifetime Office. It's a powerful stationary workhorse focused on capacity.
The desk jockey's choice, maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
And what about the other user, the one who prioritizes mobility or that touch interaction?
Then Laptop B becomes the better value.
Yeah.
If you need that touchscreen for how you work or learn, if you're constantly on the move and value that 9+ hours of battery life above all else, and maybe appreciate the better typing angle, then Laptop B is your pick. You accept the lower, more complex storage and the extra weight as the price for that mobility and interaction.
Right. So it's really massive simple storage and included software versus touchscreen, battery life, and ergonomics, but with less storage and more weight.
It's the core trade-off, exactly. Neither is wrong, just different priorities.
So that brings us to maybe a final thought for people to chew on.
Yeah, this whole comparison raises an interesting question, I think. If you're buying a laptop thinking about the long term, about future-proofing, should you prioritize just raw, maximum single SSD capacity, like that 2 TB in Laptop A, or is the modern interaction of a touchscreen and that much better battery life, like in the Laptop B, worth accepting a smaller, mixed storage setup? It forces you to think about, what do you value more for the next few years? Pure space, or the way you interact with a machine day to day? What do you carry versus what do you store?
That's a great point to ponder. What matters most for your future use? Well, that wraps up our deep dive on these two very similar yet very different HP laptops. Hopefully this breakdown helps you make the right choice for you.
And hey, if you want to check out the latest prices or deals on either of these models, definitely look at the links we've put in the description below.
Please do. And if this helped you out, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to Tech Talk Central. We do more deep dives like this all the time. Thanks.